All right, getting ready to go with Schoolboy 2, 12-17. 2-1 Moto scores for Jalik Swoll, Dylan Schwartz 4-2, Joe Shimoda 3-3, 1-5 for Pierce Brown. So this one, Jalik Swoll with a great start. Can he hold on to it? I believe he's going to have that. Bell Helmets hole shot. Jalik out of Bellevue, Florida on his Rockstar Husqvarna. Kawasaki rider in the number 2 spot. Maybe that's Dylan Schwartz. Where's Joe Shimoda? Joe Shimoda. When you gonna win a Moto, Shimoda? Looking at Pierce Brown, might be about 38th or 39th. We're not going to call that official just yet, but he might have gone down. I believe it is Jalik Swoll and Dylan Schwartz running 1-2. Schwartz trying to sweat that arm pump that he had earlier in the day. That helped, actually, Jalik Swoll win a championship. Where is Joe Shimoda? There's the number 73, and it looks like Hardy Munoz. Whoa, the number 23 almost endos. That jump is a little slick there. Ah, Schwartz goes down. Put a little water down there. So here it is, Jalik Swoll, Schwartz, Hardy Munoz, Grant Harlan, Joshua Boaz, Mason Gonzalez, and again, a rough start for Jesse Flock on the 67 Kawasaki. Rush Chapman is 8th. Luca Marsalisi in the number 9 spot. Nathan Augustine is 10th. And Pierce Brown in 20th position.
Yeah, he's got a long ways to climb.
He has a lot of work. For the number 63 out of Utah, Jalik Swoll going to come out in the number 1 spot, working on championship number 2 for the day. 2 and potentially 1-1 Moto scores. He's got several points he can give up. Schwartz sits back. He was in the number 2 spot, not anymore, as he went down just past the transponder loop. Gonzalez sits 3rd in the championship, but again, Shimoda with a 20th place on the track, still good enough for a top 5, just slightly ahead of Joe Shimoda with 3.326 scores. Oh, Dylan Schwartz was perpendicular to the direction he wanted to go as he's working on Grant Harlan. Dylan Schwartz went down just after the finish line, and he is hard at work on the number 11 of Grant Harlan, center portion of the racetrack under the Kawasaki banner. The big step down into the Thor sweeper. Our leader comes across. He's got to be careful. This track is tricky right now. And Jalik Swoll wants to make sure you hit every jump nice and straight, kind of roll the throttle on. Schwartz is just all in on this.
Man, Pierce Brown is a man on a mission. I think he's made up 10 spots.
I think you're absolutely right. He came through in 20th, and he is in 9th place. Pierce Brown.
That kid has rockets on him.
He ran a 155 in traffic, passing 9 guys. Schwartz gets around the number 11 of Harlan. And Pierce Brown, by the billboards, he is just passing them at an alarming clip. Great call, Raymond Butts picking it out. Through the mechanics area, Pierce Brown is working on the Honda rider right in front of him. Or maybe that's Joshua Boaz. So lap number 2, it's official. Jalik Swoll out front, Munoz 2nd. Harlan has been passed by Schwartz, who's now 3rd. Mason Gonzalez is 5th. Jesse Flock is 6th. Rush Chapman is 7th. Joshua Boaz 8th. Pierce Brown, he is not 9th anymore. I guarantee you he is passing guys. He was 9th when he passed us here. 10th is Luca Marsalisi. Never a dull moment with Pierce Brown. But we've had a chance to talk with Mitch Payton a few different times, and he says, I will take that raw kind of speed. I can train. I can cultivate that. But if you're a third, fourth place guy, and that's just your speed, and that's just how it is, but if you can go out and lead motos, and if you fade, we can work with that. We can get that fitness trained up. We can round out your motocross game. But a guy like Pierce Brown has a lot of upside. Just got to keep it off the ground. Pierce Brown was way back in the pack now. He is on the number 11 of Grant Harlan's bumper now. As your leaders come by, there's Schwartz. We'll shuffle the deck now. Unbelievable ride by Brown. Showing that sprint speed. He's going to go this hard all the way to the end. He's going to show you what he's made of. And
just ran a 152, so he's matching Jalik Swoll's speed. So.
Yeah, Jalik Swoll by himself out front. And Pierce Brown passed several guys again. He ran a 152 in traffic. 2/100ths of a second slower than your leader, Jalik Swoll, who has also had a great week. Jalik has the complete package. Great starts, consistent with 2 1-1 moto scores. Dylan Schwartz, 4.23 scores now.
It's one thing I really like about Loretta's. I mean, the track, you know, it doesn't change a great deal, but people also don't get to race it very much. But there's multiple lines. Every year there's multiple lines where there's passing opportunities. So if you go down, I mean, you know, there's some tracks out there you go down and it's a train. You can't get around, and you try and pass, you get out and stuck in the rough stuff. But, you know, there's so many lines that you can just get around and make your way through traffic. That's what makes this track so exciting.
And that's not by chance. Randy Poulter and Jeff Russell have tweaked and worked on this track for a few years now, and they work on it every day throughout the day to give you a great racetrack. And the motos are long enough to accommodate a guy like Pierce Brown, who was way back in the pack now, and he is coming through. You can pass. You got plenty of time to do it. Dylan Schwartz and Jesse Flock are going at it. A couple of Kawasaki teammates switching up lines there, and just in the background you'll see Pierce Brown on his KTM. The landing right here of this first double leading into the announcer's tower, that's what got Pierce Brown yesterday. You already land a little sideways, you're on the gas to jump the next double, and his rear end just stepped out. And Pierce Brown has caught Mason Gonzalez on the Yamaha as they go behind the billboards.
He just threw down the fastest lap of the race so far.
A 152, almost flat, 152.0. He's getting quicker, but Jalik Swoll, a 153.6. He's comfortable with a 9-second lead. Got a championship in sight, number 2 for Jalik Swoll potentially. And he's done it in the most crowded of classes with the most talent, in my opinion. He did not pick a class that would be a little easier for him. He went straight for it. I mean, look at the kids out there. Swoll, Munoz, Schwartz, Flock, Gonzalez, Brown, Harlan, Chapman. Joe Shimoda's in there. He is in 10th. Carson Mumford back in 13th. I mean, this class is loaded with the best of the best in the B class. And Joe Shimoda is coming with a 153.9 way back in 10th. So he was outside the top 20 just like Pierce Brown. Jalik Swoll comfortable with that 9-second lead. This is race management now. He can just kind of cruise, maintain that 10-second lead, try to avoid the lap riders, avoid this racetrack reaching up and grabbing him as he hits the Kawasaki step down underneath the Kawasaki banner into the Thor sweeper, the big sandy turn. He's been working this outside line all day. Look at him lay it in there. Doesn't even want to mess with the ruts. This is where the action is, right in front of us. Pierce Brown, Dylan Schwartz, Jesse Flock, all fighting over the same piece of real estate. Flock goes outside. Schwartz goes inside. Pierce Brown goes inside as well. Hang on. This is the race right here. It's going to be hard to stop him. There's the pass. Brown gets around Dylan Schwartz. To the billboards we go. Schwartz counters with an inside move. Right past the mechanics, Pierce Brown's able to stick the pass going after Oklahoma's Jesse Flock. Joe Shimoda up to the number 8 spot. Carson Mumford up to the number 11 spot. Pair of teammates there. And we'll check back in with your Dunlop top 10. It's Swole, Munoz, and Flock running 1, 2, 3. But for how long? Man, Pierce Brown just railed the inside before those 10 commandments and made the pass. Oh, and Pierce Brown almost endoed. He's still able to make the pass. Good Lord.
He's such a big, strong kid. I
mean, that was the only thing that saved him.
Right there.
Oh, my goodness. Can Jesse Flock counter? That was unbelievable. He should have been over the bars at the end of those 10 commandments.
He is going so fast. That lap 5, he just did the next fastest lap.
A 151. That's the fastest lap now.
Yeah.
151.1 while making 2 passes on Schwartz. And look out, the number 73 of Hardy Munoz. You're up next for Pierce Brown. I mean, that's just sheer determination. Unbelievable.
You're a baseball guy, right?
Yep.
You know his big brother played for the U of U.
That's right. He was a pitcher,
like my height.
big, tall guy. Yeah. And I asked the family. I'm like, where's the baseball genes? Where are the motocross genes? Who did what? They go, neither one of us. Like, wow, really? There it is. That easy. Pierce Brown makes the pass on Munoz. He has come back from way outside the top 20. He is now second. And let's see what kind of lap time he does. A 152 flat while passing 2 more guys.
It's going to get close. I mean, he got, what, 3 more laps?
Yeah, he's got an outside shot at catching Jalik Swole. I never would have guessed that. The way he just eclipsed these riders, and he's several seconds a lap faster, almost 3 seconds quicker than Jalik Swole. Swole can manage this race, but he may have to turn it up there towards the end because Pierce Brown has a shot.
Well, in clean air. I mean,
he does now.
They're not mixed up in lappers.
He was doing that on the outside, the inside, whatever line was in front of him. He used it. He did not care. So now, Jesse Flock with his best ride of the week. Good for him. He gets around Munoz. Flock has a shot at a podium finish. So Pierce Brown now with 152 Moto scores, has 8 points. No chance at the championship. He needs a Moto win, though. So lap number 6, we should get 9 or 10 laps in here. We've got several more to go. If you do the math, a couple seconds a lap quicker, he would be right up with Jalik Swole.
Hey, Kevin, just want to let folks know if you're expecting a package, the folks over at the Rocky Mountain ATVMC Shipping Depot just stopped over and let us know that they will not be receiving a shipment tomorrow, a truck tomorrow, from what I understand. So if you have a package that is coming, it's likely here, and you need to come over and pick it up. There's still a few packages left at the depot.
Awesome. Yeah, right behind us here in the announcer's tower. Grab your packages. Go get them in the building. Can't say that with a clear conscience around you. So if everyone would grab their package here. Another 151.1 on lap 7. He's cut it down to 6 seconds, guys. He ran another fastest lap of the race at 151. He keeps bringing the times down. Pierce Brown is going to get to a point where he can see Jalik Swole. They're going to be in the same turn. He can look over here in just a moment. There's Swole heading down that smooth straightaway towards the 10 Commandments. Pierce Brown will come out, and he will see Jalik Swole. They're now on the same straightaway. Swole enters the 10 Commandments. Pierce Brown hangs a right. He's going into the 10 Commandments now. This thing is going to get interesting. 6.8 seconds. He was 3 seconds quicker than your leader. Ray, you called it, man. I did not think he had a shot at winning this moto.
I think Pierce just went down and you know,
put his head down.
Oh, put his head down and was upset and ready to roll. So
at the end,
some heat out
he
there.
is definitely throwing all his stuff, using every pitch in his arsenal. Got the breaking ball working. He's locating his fastball, working that outside corner, able to paint it. There is Jalik Swole getting some TV time. He's your leader. The bike is super clean. He can wear that same gear. There's Pierce Brown. Holy
Pierce
cow.
is on it.
Pierce is closing in. There is absolute blood in the water. If you are Pierce Brown, it's Shark Week last week, and this is Pierce Brown out on the racetrack. He is a shark He is a wolf on a mission right now. He is hunting down Jalik Swole. He can see him now. He has not seen him. They're right in this sweeper. He's going to land. He'll make a right, and he's going to see your leader. It's lap number 7. Looks like the 2-lap board might be coming out here shortly. Oh, its time is not on his side. He's got to really push it here. Pierce Brown, another 151 or 156 for Swole. A 154 for Brown. Now the lead just 4.9 seconds. Swole enters and the mechanics area. He's going to pop out, and Pierce Brown just go, go, go. That's all you can say.
Now they're getting into a little bit of lap traffic. It should make it interesting.
Swole having to clear some lap riders. He makes it through, comes out of the tree section. Pierce Brown does the same. They're going to enter the 10 commandments here, about 3 commandments apart. Swole grabs the inside line. Here comes Pierce Brown barreling down that same straightaway. He'll go inside as well.
A little blood in the water. He can smell it now.
He absolutely can. Swole having a problem getting around that lap rider. And that's the advantage of the rider just behind the leader. They all kind of move out of the way once your leader comes through. Makes it a little bit easier for second, third, and fourth in terms of lap traffic. Out of Storyland, the white number 30 of Jalik Swole holding on to a race win. Pierce Brown trying to snatch that away. He has just slid all the chips across the table. He is coming. Hits that little step down into the sandy beach there. Swole. Pierce Brown 3 bike lengths back now. He is in it right now. Pierce Brown wants nothing more than to get around Jalik Swole. Blue flags are waving. So 2 more laps to go. Pierce Brown outside, inside. He's going to do it this lap, perhaps. Pierce Brown just hucked that step. He just went into the next roller. Jalik Swole had no idea what hit. Did you see that, Raymond Butts? He jumped 15 feet beyond that finish, that jump, and went right past Jalik Swole. Jalik Swole calm and cool, though he knows he can win this championship just by finishing right where he is at. Pierce Brown with a 151.1. He just ran a 151.6. He made up 6 seconds. 151.1. He's ran 2 or 3 151s in this race, too.
171 and did the 138.
Wow. That was impressive. That video, I want to see that. He jumped that step down over the next big rolling thing of pile of dirt because it's not a landing. Saved that one. Was he just sitting? He hadn't done that all race. Wow, he went extra credit on us there. He has really shown a lot of determination there. He crashed and went down early in this moto, way outside of the top 20. Jalik Swole being a fantastic racer, though. If you look at his moto scores, 2-1-2 moto scores, he always put himself in a good position to win motos, to win championships, don't go down, get good starts, and play with fire. And a lot of times he's on the outside. He doesn't really engage with those deep inside ruts. Those things can reach up and grab you. Jalik doing exactly what he has to do now to win the championship, keep it up on 2 wheels. Got several points to give, 2 points separating Swole and Brown now. Yep, no chance. Nobody can help him. Pierce Brown did it again. He went for that. And Swole did too, and about got it. He did not clear it nearly as well as Pierce Brown did. Brown coming through traffic. Got to be careful here. I believe the white flag getting ready to come out. 151.138, the fastest of this race. And Pierce Brown just muscled it.
I just checked it out, and that is the fastest lap of the week. The previous fastest lap until this moto was a 152.004, turned by Pierce Brown in the Schoolboy 2 class in Moto 2. So he just bested that. Bested himself. Way to go.
So here on this final lap, the Lucas Oil last lap, Pierce Brown is just absolutely crushing this racetrack. So about 30 seconds remaining. We'll see if Pierce Brown goes for it again here. Jason Wygant. He jumps this. Look at it with your own real eyes here. Your own pair of 2 eyes. There he goes. One more time. No way he doesn't. No, he did it 2 laps back to back. Backs it down. The wheels have come off though. That'll make it a little bit sweeter. He wants that championship. But that kind of performance to come from as far back as he did, that was a great ride from the Orange Brigade, Red Bull TLD kid. I believe he did. He was way back. But Jalik Swoll got a great start. He will be your champion. He's going to go 2-1-2. He is a true racer there. Swoll was very, very consistent. Great starts, great finishes. Raymond Butts has left the building. It'll pop back up by a few feet because it's just pushing it, driving this tower into the ground. And that's it. Pierce Brown, there's your top 5. Brown, Swoll, Flock, Schwartz, and Munoz.
Wow, what a top 10.
Wow, our producer jumping up here.
Adam Gordon showing everybody how you announce.
So he's
what
a
top 10 he's in. Yeah,
he's going to be producing the races, announcing
the races,
tossing it to himself.
He might have to throw some camera cut information in there. Take 5, take 5. Now back to the leaders.
All right, need our winner up here, our Moto 3 winner. Of course, we're talking about Pierce Brown. Pierce, we got his bike up here, and Pierce up here. We'll talk to him about the redemption that he may feel after being able to pull off a couple of wins here, but unfortunately that little 5th place going to take him out of the contention for the championship there. I tell you what, Andrea, while we wait on Pierce to get cooled down there, let's bring Andrea Lieb up here from On Track Schools real quick, as we've got a very important announcement to make, and I think a very to make as well. Andrea, again, Lieb out of On Track Schools, and On Track Schools was basically developed and born out of the necessity of needing a higher quality, better education than what the traditional homeschooling would provide. Andrea's son was a motocrosser, and you saw that he wasn't getting the education he needed, so you went together with some folks and created On Track.
Yes, and I'm really happy to say that after all these years and being accredited six years alone, we've been getting some scholarship funds into our school to help, because we know that this is not inexpensive, right? I've done this for 16 years with Michael. He won here 9 years ago today, but more importantly today, 20 years ago today, Dave Sr. passed away, and in honor of his memory, the Coombs family have donated $10,000 to On Track School, which I'm so excited I can't talk. So we can take that money and we can help our post-secondary students get on the road to college.
All right, thanks to the Coombs family. So this will be, I guess, officially the Dave Coombs Sr. On Track Memorial Scholarship?
Exactly. That's what it'll be called. A press release will go out, and we'll have an application process, and we'll check in with you. Check out the press release that'll be released shortly. All
righty. Thanks a lot, Andrea, and thanks to On Track Schools, and thanks to the Coombs family for stepping up and seeing the need to help out in these times. Let's bring Pierce on up here now as we get set to honor him with a Moto Gold here, and Pierce Brown's still trying to get cooled off. That sun is intense. We talked about the weather this week being so much more comfortable, but here on this Friday, not a lot of cloud cover. The temperatures aren't high and demanding, but they are the hottest they have been all week, and that sun raining down on you certainly zaps you as he pours a cup of water over his head, making his way here to the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our Moto 3 gold winner, Pierce Brown. Wow, dude, congratulations. You know you had the fastest lap coming into this race, right, with a 1:52.004?
I wasn't really paying attention to lap times, but I felt
felt like I was getting my lines good every lap and just flowing.
You were flowing. A 151.138. That's the new fastest lap turn by this kid right here in the Schoolboy 2 class. Dude, that was awesome. Great way to track down and take that win. Put that explanation point on this this season for yourself. It wasn't the championship, but it sure felt great.
No, it wasn't the championship, but the last day today, I felt like I got everything together with my mind right, and everything's working on my bike perfect. So I just wish I could have started off like this, but it is what it is. We'll come back swinging next time.
I like the way that sounds. Who do you want to say thanks to?
My mom and dad for sure. Everyone from MTF, Colleen, Brian, Little Brian, Tony, Pete, everyone from the Red Bull, Trolley Designs, GoPro, KTM team, my mechanic Anthony, practice mechanic J-Hop, and Dunlop, Scott, Alpine Stars, WP Suspension, and that's about it.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, he wins Moto 3. It's Pierce Brown, your fastest rider at Loretta Lynn's right now with a 151.138. Now we bring up our third place finisher. Yeah. We'll get that reset. We'll get our championship bike up here next, and I need my third place finisher. I believe it's still, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, is it still Jesse Flock, or did we have a change there in that last lap again? That's happened in the last moments for me. I need third place up here. These boys are not moving very fast at all right now, and rightfully so. It is hot. Okay. Just making sure, Jesse. I know it's changed a couple times on the final lap for me, but put your hands together. He gets bronze in Moto 3, Jesse Flock. Wow, dude. That was a hot one, huh?
Yeah, I'm beat.
Tell me about this third moto.
I mean, I got off to a terrible start, man. I don't know. I was looking probably around 18th or so, but I just tried to breathe and stay consistent and stay smooth, and worked my way up to third. Really had no idea what place I was in. I just tried to keep on trucking down the road, and it worked out.
Looking good, man. Who do you want to say thanks to?
My mom, my dad, my whole family for coming here and watching me, my sister, my girlfriend, Fox, Pro Circuit, Cowie, everything these guys are doing for me, and Dunlop. Those tires are hooking up awesome. And HPD Graphics, and that's about it.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, Jesse Flock taking the bronze here in Moto 3 of this Schoolboy 2 class. And as we bring our champion up, of course, we bring the, I believe that's the number 30 machine of Jalik Swole as he goes 2-1-2 for the Schoolboy 2 National Championship. Guys, let's get him on up here. Everybody's moving slow down here at the podium today. They move fast on the track. That's the good thing, I guess. So we'll wait patiently here for Jalik Swole while he just chit-chats off to the side of the podium. Come on, dude. These guys, man, I tell you, they're zapped. There's no doubt about it. Let's put our hands together. He takes a Whole Shot Award silver and the overall national championship, Jalik Swole. Wow. Like I said, another hot one and a good battle, man. You had another great moto out there. Take me through this one out here today, Jalik.
Just got a good start, put me in a good position just to ride my own race. And just be smart out there. I knew I just needed to stay up, and that position would have got me a championship.
And that's exactly what it yielded you here today, buddy. Congratulations to you on a smart, hard-fought championship. Who do you want to say thanks to?
My mom, my dad, my mechanic, Brandon, everybody at Rockstar Husky, my trainer, Tim Ferry, Evie Ferry, Red Dog Academy, Husqvarna, Rockstar, Rockstar Husky, Pro Taper, Alpine Star, 7 and Max, Roger, Malcolm from coming out and supporting me, Dunlop, Aero Helmets 100%, WP Suspension, FMF, everybody else who helped me, thanks.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, We'll give you this nice big shield here to Jalik. We'll invite up from the American Motorcyclists Association, Ricky Ricard, as he hands to him the AMA National #1 plate. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your 2018 Super Mini AMA National Champion, Jalik Swoll. Schoolboy. So let's try that again. You're Schoolboy 2 National Champion, Jalik Swoll. Good job, buddy. We go back up to the tower, and wow, we got a scholarship now. We've got champions being crowned. It's a great day here at Loretta Lynn's, guys.